You might be going through some things, some emotions, some warped sense of reality right now that you think you're the only one, and you feel like, I can't really tell anyone I'm going through this. It just feels too weird. Well, I'm here to tell you that you're not the only one. Everybody's going through their own very difficult time of change because of all the incredible changes that are happening energetically and in the world. But it's also happening at the personal level. And I'm here to tell you that you're not alone. Hi there, beautiful souls. I'm Michelle Duquea. Welcome to my channel, Soulful and Unplugged. And I really feel like people are asking for help at this time. We're at the midpoint of September. Today is September 16th. I don't know when I'll be posting this, probably within a day, but people are really asking for help. And the sense I'm getting is that people are embarrassed about asking for help, embarrassed about what they're going through. And I'm here to tell you that everybody is going through their own version of the same thing. And the way that I tap into the energies, and what often happens is it goes through my body. And last night I had this kind of feeling, this thing that happened, and I realized it's going through me so that I can talk to you about it and help you go through your own sense of shifting that is disorienting, makes you feel out of balance, makes you feel like you're trying to go back to the way things were, but that's nowhere to be found because things have changed that much up to this point, and they're just going to continue to change at a very fast rate. So what happened to me was I was all evening feeling off, feeling warped. It's as though my mind, my spirit, all of my senses were getting ready for a physical panic attack, but there was no physicality to it. There was nothing physical. It was a sense of unreality, like the reality that I normally knew, winding down the day by turning on Netflix and making sure Roxy was comfortable in her bed, and that, it was like 9 o'clock watching Netflix before I go to bed. Everything was the same, but it felt so different. It felt warped. It felt like it was timeless, like there was so many elements that were coming into play. It was uneasy. It was an uneasy sensation. And things go through me when the world is going through something, when people are going through something. I feel them and then I translate them and in a way that can possibly help you. What I know in those instances is that I know not to take that feeling as a reality. So the feeling can be very intense and it can feel disorienting, but in that moment, it's very simple. I have this technique where I count backwards from 10 to 1. I knew that, okay, this is something I'm picking up on. I am a channel for energy, so I am going to be having things go through me so I can filter them to you. All I had to do was count backwards from 10 to 1. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. See how that just calms everything down. And I have the energetic awareness to know that this is something that I'm not the only one going through. Everybody else is going through. And once I start talking about it, then people share their own journey through this. And September is about things coming to the surface for us to look at, really something, just the pressure to change what needs to change. That's what that's about. That pressure to change what needs to change creates this sensation of warped timing, warped reality, like the structures that were up that we could depend on in the past are not there. So what do we do? What do we rely on? In the moment, what you rely on is your spirit. What you rely on is the techniques to ground you. What you rely on is the faith of understanding that everybody is going through the same thing for the greater good. So as you ground yourself and you are able to handle this in your own life, you're helping everyone energetically be more grounded and be more able to cope. But we all need each other. So in order for me to put certain changes in place, I can't do it alone. I have my dearest and closest friends there with me. Before I do something, before I say something, before I change something, I talk it out with them. And then they're there to support me once I've done it. Same thing with you. You can find a community in perfect strangers. Let's say you're walking your dog and just a perfect stranger that's walking their dog, you find that community right there. Or you're in a store, you talk to the cashier, or you overhear somebody on the bus or on the subway and feel that connection with others that way. I'm saying this because some people may be in a very difficult dark night of the soul time of their life and they feel isolated and alone. And I'm offering this way of communicating to others for you to feel less alone, for you to feel more connected with others. If you can understand that everybody is going through their own version of this change. Everybody is going through their own version of this warped sense of reality and structure where the past is gone. We are in a new time, in a new energy, in a new dimension. So it is going to feel disorienting. So hang in there. It gets better. And if you can find a way that works for you to ground yourself, this is what will keep you from overthinking everything. Accept what's happening, move through it, and know that it is just change. And change is normal. Change is growth. Change is soulful. And change is your spirit saying, hello, I'm here. Come this way. All right, my beautiful souls, sending lots and lots and lots of love, and know that you have my full support and my love. Bye for now.